Well, that didn't go right. That was not right at all, y'all. Hello, hello. What happened? Oh my gosh. That was crazy. That did not go live. I think that maybe Rowena must have done something. I can't wait to show y'all. I am making me a tea. Um, isn't that hilarious, y'all? What happened? I hope everybody comes back. My sister showed up. Did you see my sister? Hope she comes back. Oh my goodness, you guys. If you are welcome, welcome, welcome. That was hilarious. Did my sister come back? Did my sister come back? I hope she did. Oh, she did. She said, "Yippers, Crystal. We iSpring is what the osmosis thing is called." So there's my sister. Love, 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 love. Pin her up there. Y'all say hi to Tracy. Look at, she's got a fun little thing. Oh, look, there's Darla. Hello, Darla. I saw earlier you were like, I don't know this format in Patreon. So this is new. It's so, every Tuesday night I would go live on Facebook. And if I can do it in here and answer a reader question, I would much rather do that. Sister, are you messaging me? Peter. Oh, no, it's Kelly. Kelly, are you on here? I think oh, if Kelly's in here, she's texting me. She goes, everybody's confused where it went. I think I had an unstable internet. So, also, Kristen, still, oh my gosh, Kristen, thank you, thank you, thank you for my sister's beautiful breast cancer doll. I did send you a picture, and she did, of course, take your address, so you'll see something from her. But thank you. It's beautiful. We loved it. And so I'm texting Kelly Coates Gilbert. She was on there. She's messaging me, goes, what happened to your live? I don't know. Could be the internet. Hello, Darla. How are you? Yes, Anita, I am here. There she is waiting, Tanya Rowe. She's such a stinker. I mean, she's over here sleeping. I can't wait to show y'all my camper. Wait, where's she at? Can y'all see? Oh, she's like, when we turn on the lights, we'll be able to see her. So I thought we would do that. But anyway, so back squirrel, back to what we were saying. Hello, Jane. Hey, Michelle. Let's see. Oh, I can't wait for you to see my fall decorations. Hey, Tammy, I'm in Ohio right now. Hey, Vicky says hello to my sister. Hey, Kristen. Everybody's saying hello. My sister's saying hello. Kim, you know Tracy personally. Hi, Miss Angie Evans. Did you make it to Kentucky the other day? Ooh, what's the pumpkin behind you? It is just a little um, light up pumpkin. I got it at Walmart. Y'all know I love me a good Walmart sale. So I got me a Walmart. But a while ago, Linda Swan, girl. Hope all is well with your sister. She's here and she's doing great. She's a little mad today. Angie went to the big city of Walton. I'm gonna have to look for that pumpkin. Walmart, girl. Go to the Wally World. I love me a good Walmart. But anyways, my sister and I also just bought one of these handy dandy tea things. So I don't know if she's been using hers, but I'm using mine. But I know she's going to come up here this week and spend the night. My brother-in-law is out of town, so her and my niece are at home. And I was like, come up and spend the night at the camper. We're only a couple hours away from home. And so what happened? Oh, girl, I'm a Gilmore fan. Aldi has the Gilmore cuts. I'm going to have to go there. Squirrel, Kristen. Anyways, and so what happened was that she gone to her doctor today, and she still can't, even though she's doing great, she still can't sleep on her She has to sleep sitting up, and so the beds here are kind of hard for that. She has special pillows and stuff that she uses. So she is like all wonkied out. So let me tell you about me and my sister. So before I get to answering your question, which I haven't done that yet. So Tracy and I, she had her double mastectomy, and I'm going to have one too, preventatively. But she did have breast cancer, and of course, the doctor also told her today that she's only seen a handful when she goes in to do surgery, and the other breast had cancer, which I think I told y'all that Tracy had breast cancer in the other breast, but they didn't know that until they got back to pathology because it was so small. It wasn't found on an ultrasound. It wasn't found on the MRI. And it wasn't found on the mammogram. So girls, get them checked. She's like, she's only ever seen that a handful of times, and she's a surgeon, but we're just so grateful. But anyway, so Tracy and I, sometimes what we have had in the past month to get us through the days as we've been together is we call it a cancer-free day. And so that means we're going to eat the sugar, we're going to eat the carbs, we're going to eat all the things, right? And so now that she doesn't have breast cancer anymore, because the doctor's like, oh, well, you're totally got breast free, So anyway, so we decided, I know, don't tell Santrina. That's what my sister said, which Santrina's not in here, Tracy. You don't have to worry about it. So Santrina is our friend that's the oncologist nutritionist I told y'all about, who's got me drinking this tea and stuff. Who is this drinking tea? But anyways, y'all, as soon as it hit midnight on September the 1st, all the fall stuff was out. And not only all the fall stuff is out here, it is out at home too. I can't wait for y'all to see the fall tree, which reminds me, we're going to go Zooming this weekend on Sunday night. So Zoom Patreon chat. Okay, just so we can get that clear. Okay, so anyway, so what happened was that we had what we done. Y'all, the first time we did it, we were actually going to the doctor, and it was between doctor appointments, and we went to this place called Izzy's, and it's a local Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky restaurant, and they make these potato pancakes. And I ate that, and I got home after I dropped them all off at her house. After all her doctor's appointment, I got home, and no kidding y'all, it was like 4:30. I had me a sinking spell. I sat down on that couch, and I was like, and a singing spell is where you just can't do nothing. You have to take to the bed. You get so tired. And I was like, oh my God. And I went, oop, and I did not wake up until like 8 o'clock that night. Eddie is like, what has happened to you? I'm like, oh my God, Eddie, I have ate them carbs, and it has made me have a sinking spell. I haven't had carbs in so long because the doctors had her on this keto diet before her surgery, and we are in it together. So I am all in with her doing it as well. So then I'm like, that's crazy that carbs would do that to me. So then was it Friday, Sissy? Last Friday, me and her and Eddie, because my brother-in-law's been out of town for work. So me, her, and Eddie, we went to a local place called Grassroot and Vines up in my little neighborhood. And now they've got her on the Mediterranean diet. So they had to get her on keto for surgery, and then she goes on the Mediterranean diet, which they say is for cancer patients. So got her on the Mediterranean diet. So they had this Mediterranean charcuterie board. It's in the name of the charcuterie board. So of course I'm all in. I'm like, we are gonna get, and of course we go at old people time. We go at like 4:30, and I said, oh, I want to get the Mediterranean charcuterie board, and the girl goes, oh, the restaurant don't open till 5, or the not restaurant, but the kitchen. I'm like, okay, I'll just have a water. And so sister got there, and I said, oh, I want that Mediterranean charcuterie board. And she's like, oh yeah, you can get that now. And she's very sweet. Another thing is she's like, I love your lipstick. And she was a young girl. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Got my red on. And I said, Charlotte Tillsbury. And she's like, oh, can I see it? So sister doesn't know this either right now, because I didn't tell sister. And so anyway, so she looked at the bottom of it and got the name of it. And I said, girl, my mom always says you always feel better with lipstick on. And when y'all got the video where mama said that, and me and her and sister were going like 2 days after my sister got out of surgery. She had surgery on Thursday, and on Saturday morning we were at the cemetery. We're putting the lipstick on, going to visit my aunt. And I said, Lord, and that's where that video came from. So anyways, so then my sister and Eddie and I had the Mediterranean charcuterie board, and it had pita bread. And Eddie can't eat pita bread, but they had gluten-free pita bread. So they brought that out too. Then I had me what do we have? A margarita. Was it a margarita flatbread? And so it was like Mediterranean style too. And it was on flatbread. And so then I thought, oh, I shouldn't be eating all these carbs. But then next door, oh my God, the ice cream store is open. And my sister said, oh, it's a cancer-free day. And I said, okay. So we go over to the ice cream store and we get this thing called a side-by-side. And it's in a cup and it is edible, a big chunk of edible cookie dough next to the soft serve swirl ice cream, whatever flavor you want. So it goes in this cup together. And oh my God. So again, remember, we went to eat supper at 5 o'clock. So this is like 6:30. So we get back home and sister leaves. Well, she met us there. So she left. Eddie and I get back home and I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I need to go for a walk. And I sat on the couch, y'all. And guess what I did? I had another sinking spell. I did not get up. I even took to the bed at 6:30. I got in the bed and then I woke up at 3:30 and I'd already been asleep for 9 hours. So I got up at 3:30 and started working. I called sister the next day. I said, oh my God, Tracy, I have had me a sinking spell. In the meantime, Eddie is having to come apart over these ants. And I've got pictures. He's outside. So he's going to die when he knows I'm telling y'all this. So now all of a sudden we got these ants. And so he is like up at 4 o'clock in the morning killing ants. And I'm like, Eddie, honey, we live in 145 acres of woods. There's going to be ants. You can't kill every creature. So then he goes downstairs and he's like, I'm out of ant spray. Lowe's opens up at like 7 o'clock. I've got to get to the Lowe's. And I'm like, oh, that ain't on our cancer journey. Santrina can't know that you're using ant spray around the house. That's not good. She says no chemicals. And so I'm like, oh my stars. I said, what are you doing? And so my sister and I talked every morning. And so we got on the phone. And I mean, I was taking pictures. I'm going to find it. He'll die when he finds this out. And y'all can't tell him when he does answering a reader question. I got so many photos that I can't find them all. But y'all, he was having to come apart. Not only did he kill them, he was walking around with the vacuum in hand, sucking them up. And he's been doing this now. I don't know, sister, how many days has he been doing this with the how I mean, he's having to come apart on these ants. It's 3 days. I gotta, oh my gosh. Oh, here he is with the vacuum. I mean, y'all, I'm talking come apart. I mean, it is been. So I said, we have got to get out of this house. So that's why we've come camping. So, anyways, without further ado, let's take, because I got to turn on the lights. I can't hardly see y'all. Sister, ants are taking over. They sure are. And also, this is that common tea that my sister and I got from this girl. And it also puts me to sleep. So if I start going to sleep on this live, I am sorry. I can't help it. All right, so let's look around. If y'all should go see my sister, she's got what I call people like, oh my gosh, Tanya, your camper is so cute. I'm like, girls, I've got the Days Inn, and my sister has got the Marriott. I mean, wall to wall fun. Okay, so show y'all my lights. So as you can see, this is Rowena's area up here. And when we turn it on, you'll be able to see it. This is my TV where I keep a fun thing. And also the camping host, they just came here because the camping cat here, who is so cute. Oh, I'll show you his picture too. What's the camping cat's name? I don't know. Eddie's got it all set up out there too. God love y'all. He's got it all set up out there. But the camping cat's name is I don't know its name, but it's cute. And they came back and they're like, "Have you seen the cat? It's missing." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" Well, this is the last. You should. They said that we've not. Well, he hasn't had his food today. And look how cute he is. That's the camping cat. But now he's missing. They said. And I'm like, what do you mean by missing? And so I've then become friends with the camping host. It's a whole nother issue. That's a whole nother story. Okay. So then I've got like up here is, so we'll just kind of show you the ambiance. And then I've got my little through here. And then I got a candle burning. And it ain't a good candle for the cancer stuff. So don't tell Santrina that either. We tell Santrina a lot of stuff, but it's pretty. And then I got the little, this is autumn, but then we'll come back through here, which is my kitchen. And then we got it all good and cozy in our bedroom. And you see, I've got my cute little, we'll turn on the lights too. So cut. And then I also have my TV on in here for that. So we will turn on the lights for y'all to see. This is the bedroom. And so I love my little pillows. And this is called a Betty. This is a really cool thing, y'all. So it zips. Well, I'm going to show you. So it zips. And then it has an inside sheet. And then it says good night on the it says good night on the things. I also have a pillow to match, but I love it so much because it's easy to wash and it's easy to make the bed and it fits perfect on any size bed. And you can get it. It's called a Betty. It's awesome. So as you can see, and then of course we have a tiny little door here. My sister, she got a big king bed and all that because she's fancy. I ain't fancy because, yeah. And then here's our bathroom, and then it has a little slider door. And then from there, we have over here our sink. Also, my soap not good for the cancer stuff, but we ain't telling Santrina. And then we'll turn on the inside lights to show you what it looks like in here. So, oh, and these little things. These are chargers, like little chargers, and Rowena loves to sit on them. So I keep them where she's sitting on. Here is Rowena's camera, but when she's sitting there, we can't see her when we're out. So I don't know. That's not good. And so she likes to sit there. So we put those out. That's where she likes to sit on. And then there she is. I don't have the shade over this because we don't need it, but we do have the top of it. And then we put our dirty laundry up here in our laundry basket. And then this is Rowena's area up here. So she has her feather. You know, Eddie made this cat treat for her. And he also made this for her as well. And then here's her little cat tree. And then we also cover the furniture because of her claws. So this is her area. She's actually going over there to, it looks like, ignore me. What are you doing? Huh? What's going on? TT, what are you doing? Huh? And so her food is over there as well. And so, hi, baby girl. Hi, baby girl. And so all her stuff is up here. Boop, boop. Here. Hey. Oh, she's going to go eat. She's going to go eat back there. So we can kind of turn that on. So we'll go up here. So that's her little area over there. Look at her butthole. Quit showing people that nastiness. And so, oh, Jane, over there is her little blanket you got her. She likes to lay in that cubby hole by her food. Ah, Jane, she still loves it. And so, of course, we have her box. And then she has her own windows up here. And she has all her stuff. What are you doing, Tizzy? What are you doing, sister? What are you doing, sister? You want to keep yours on? She's like, okay, we'll leave it on. So we also have some other toys up there for her. So then we'll go outside. Oh, and then look at this. Now my son Cody, his girlfriend, she got me this cute little camper pillow. Is that not the cutest? So this makes a bed, and then this also makes a bed. So this is where my sister was going to sleep. I would have given her my bed, but anyways. And so these are, I don't know what they're called. Tracy might remember, but this is where they're magnet, and I can get them ordered, and so I can switch them out. So that's fun. Then we'll go outside to where is the awning on? Eddie? I don't know where Eddie is. Oh, I was like, is the awning on? So the awning is not on, but look at the moon. There's the moon right there. So then I have my cute little chandelier that my sister got me from the Big Lots. Isn't that cute? I love it. There's a pond right here, which you can barely see. We have a little deck out here. And then Eddie is over there. Wave. But they probably can't see you. They can't see you. Here, we'll see if I turn on my lights. Huh? The awning lights. So here it is, my flag from our friend Bridget. And then over here is another fun. That is, oh, you can't see it, but that is from our friend Kate. That's also in our group. Then I had the picnic table where I was sitting today working. There's Eddie. And then our solo fire pit, even though they have a fire pit. Huh? Oh, well, same difference. And then my little car, East Oak fire pit. I don't know what all that means. And then way up there, that little tiny light is an Overland camper. And so super, super cute. So we will go in. Huh? What, honey? You're welcome. He was wanting me to turn that off. So now that y'all got there goes Rowena on her cat tree. So now that y'all got a fun tour of my camper, I'm loving it. So anyways, everybody was saying hi to Eddie. Love the mixed tiles. Yes, mixed tiles. That's what they are. Yes, 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 yes. Thanks, Trace. How's the weather been in Kentucky? It's beautiful here. I love it. Jenna, love all her. She's got 4, Jane. Wow. Mom, I took our camper to a high last week. And so you are I was talking about you, Kristen, to the camp host because they were just up near you at a harvest host. And I was like, oh, well, and then they told us about this other thing, like camp to camp or camp to something. And it's like $16,000 buy-in. And I'm like, what? And so what they do is that they can go to over, I don't know, like 1,500 campgrounds. So they travel from campground to campground. And this campground is for sale. Guess how much this campground is? There's 300 spots in this campground, but it's very secluded. And they have 60 acres. So just take a gander what you think this campground costs is for sale for. So anyways, I was like, oh my Lanta, this is a lot of stuff. There's Rowena, half standing on her square. Here, I'll move this. You gonna sit? Huh? Not a square, that's a circle. See, I'm already falling asleep. My marbles has taken a turn. Okay. So anyways, so yes, I think so. We're going to talk about my curriculum tonight. That's going to be my answer to my, that's going to be the question today. What in the world are you talking about when you are talking about your curriculum? Because I actually posted my goofy curriculum on social media today, which I have not ever done that, but we'll talk about it. But anyways, and so they were talking about this background squirrel. They were talking about oh my gosh, I got something else to show y'all too. And I can't pull it all out because something is for my sister. Sister, I got you something today. Anyways, they have the cutest stuff up here, Tracy. Honestly, you should come. Just for the day. It's only 2 hours. You really couldn't do the hike. And today we did 2 hikes, and on the hikes, because I'll get back to my thing in a second about these people. But today on the hike, my gonna tell you. So we did all this hiking, and it was telling me how many steps that I did, like we're on the hike. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how they know? One hike was 400 and something steps, so you would not have wanted to do that. Look, she's gonna sit on her circle. You go, Rowena. So, anyways, so these people were telling about this thing. It's like $16,000 buy-in, and then but you can pass it down from generations for two cycles of generations. So like I could pass it down to my kids, who could pass it down to their children or my grandkids. But the thing is, none of my people like to camp like I like to camp. But my sister, her kids like to camp and stuff. But anyways, let's see. I was going to show y'all, and then we're going to talk about the curriculum. Let's see here. I have to look some of my old lady eyes. Okay, so the moon is gorgeous. Love the mixed tiles are so fun. I have a Walmart version of the Solo and love it. Yes. Oh, Cool Country Fest. I forgot the exact name. Wow, had a bunch of people over this weekend before we left. Oh my gosh, so much fun. I was telling them all about you. I have to ask my sister about the campground. Yes. 3,450,000. Sister, really? They are asking $6 million for this campground. And Eddie said last week, I think we should buy a campground. And I went, a small one. And I go, okay. So then they said, so of course they're like, oh, so what do y'all do? And of course I was talking about all about the sister. Yeah, well, even this, like the sites aren't even. It's a whole nother come apart we have every single time we come to campground because the sites are not even. And Eddie's like, they really should be just putting gravel down so it makes it even. And I'm like, Eddie, people just aren't like you. If we had a campground, he would drive himself nuts. So anyways, that's what it was. So then between places, I went to these cute little shops. And there was the cutest little man ever. Oh my God. And the cutest little shop. Let me show you about a picture of the little shop today. Oh my gosh. So we're in Hocking Hills, Ohio, which is not too far from home, but it's just to get us away. They have a few campgrounds around here. Then they have a KOA, which I did not. Oh, it was a cancer-free day, sissy. I just saw it. And he was going to take a picture. I said, don't you take a picture and send that to sister. So this is a cute little coffee shop that they have. And you can sit up there and up there and outside. We sat inside, and then it's called Coffee Emporium. And it was so cute. And I got me a mug. I didn't get you a mug, sister. You'll just have to come up here. And then we went to this super duper cute house called Hocking House. And I didn't really quite understand what it was. And so this is the house. It's a little cabin. And we were there at 2:51. And he's a potter. So he makes all of these really cool things. And he makes them out of, like, this was like, a thing for his downspout. And then if you look really close at the bottom, it's got like a little turn for it to but he made everything. And then this was like, he made this table and chair. And oh my gosh. And then he made, there's that thing I was just showing y'all. And then that's his little friend on the porch that he's made out of bones, which I loved. Isn't that hilarious? But anyways, he makes all of these things. Like, I love that. How lovely is the silence of growing things? Because I'm really big time into right now having a garden. And so he also made this chair, and that's the little cabin, Home Sweet Home. Is that not the cutest? He says he has an open house there. And then of course I came home and I was working, and Rowena's laying on her circles, but Eddie took that picture. But anyways, and so I bought this. Oh my God, I love it. I bought this for myself, and it's for my garden outside, and it goes on a piece of dowel rod, those hard rods. But he made this. Is it not the cutest? And it's beautiful. I mean, absolutely stunning. I love that. And then I got this other funny thing. If my sister wasn't on here, I could show y'all my other one I got, but she's on here, so I can't show it to you. So then I got this because he made this, and I'm like, well, I had to have it. Look at that. Is that not the cutest? That's my little girl. That's Mama's girl, little TT. Yes. And although she's a little stinker, she's my stinker. And then poor Greg. I love Greg. Greg is my app I told y'all about that Brady got me for Christmas when he bought me that the Greg app. And so then I went to another store and they had this thing. I don't really know what it is, but it's a fly fishing thing. And I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's a good stocking stuffer for Austin because he says he wants to go fly fishing for his bachelor party. And so he don't know the first thing about fly fishing. I go, buddy, what are you going to do about fly fishing? You going to take you some classes? You know, I should probably get him some classes. I wonder if they have classes. That would be a great Christmas gift. So I bought him this because I thought it was funny. So that's a couple of things. And then tomorrow I'm going to Misty's. And then they have a Christmas shop. I'm going to that. And we hike. And then we go to the coffee shop because they had some gluten-free muffins. Very, very good. Okay. So I had a reader question, or had several reader questions today asking me about what in the world is this curriculum thing you're doing. And sister, don't be jealous. You just come on up here just for the day. So anyways, who wants to fish for flies? I know. That's what I said. I don't get that. I don't get nothing of that, you silly lady. So anyways, I don't even know where I did with my mug. Anyways, it's in here somewhere. So what it is continually learning. Like I've told y'all a million times how my sister and I had actually during Christmas when I lived with her during COVID that Judy, I love that. I need to look into that for sure. So anyway, so what happened was that, we're always trying to learn. We're always trying to do more. I think Tracy's, this is her 4th college degree. I have 2. And so always continually learning. I was a teacher before I before I became a therapist. And then I started doing this. So I'm like in my 3rd act. And so what happened, I mean, she is so darn cute. Look at her. It has worn her out walking around this campground. Her little leash is over there. Anyways, so what happened was that I guess maybe a year ago, someone had told me about Harvard University has free online classes. And so they range from business things to like sales things. Like there's one right now that's going on about sales funnels. And although it's not related to writing, I'm not taking the sales funnel right now, but I'm taking it next curriculum. So the currently one I'm on right now is 6 weeks, and it's called the connection to happiness. And it talks about your customer, and even though I don't consider this my customers or y'all my customers, we're friends. It teaches me how to do like different newsletter things, and how to really be one with the customer. And so every time I do something like this, even though I don't feel like I have customers, I just feel like everybody is like me and likes to read. But I always take away something that will help me in my business. If not me changing my mindset about something, or figuring out a different way that I can give back or do more for Patreon or whatever that is. So it's these self-study on week, and you can also get certificates actually from Harvard, where it says, so it's kind of like what I call it, like just continual learning. Like when I was in education, we had to do continuing education, or different things like that. And so every about 6 to 8 weeks, depending on the course. And then my next course I'm already signed up for is called Sales Funnels. Also, you can do different things. Like you can go onto the website, the Harvard website, and look for the free online courses. But if you want a certificate with your name on it and all fancy with their logo, you have to pay. So I do for free because I don't really care about the logo and I don't care what institute it's from. It's just that this happens to be the place where they're free. And so, and there's self-study, and like there's actually people in the class with you, and so like you will communicate kind of like what we do here on our chat. And so it's super super cool to be able to chat with other people from other businesses. So I've got to meet people like in business from around the world. Like there's so many cool things. And so also they also have some that like learn how to build a website, a database, like how to do, and there's more advanced levels, but I've not really been in the advanced levels because I'm just doing all the lower, things that interest me, not necessarily anything for business. But the next one, and then I'm taking one now also. I think it's going to be in December about the stars and the constellations because I'm super, super pumped about that. Like I have this Sky app. And so I actually videotaped it a couple days ago on my phone so I could show you guys and make it a post because I am so into learning about the stars and the constellations. Let's see that my star app. Where is it? So I'm just so into it. It's not even funny. And how cool it is. Is that it? Oh yeah. So I made a video about it. So it's called Sky Tonight on Sunday at 5:54 a.m. because we were outside having coffee, and that was what was in my sky. And so you can like click on it. This is what was above my house. And so and that shooting thing was a shooting star. It was so cool. So then Eddie was like, "What are those clusters up there?" So I zoomed in on it because we could see the clusters. And then I hit the that Al Alsa one or whatever it's called, and I hit that, and it told me all about the clusters, and that's it. And it like you scroll up, which I think I scrolled up, and you can read all about it. And so we were crazy until, of course. So tonight we are going to do that. And so my sister and my mama have this app too, and we were doing it when we go camping. And so I do it every morning, but it's just so cool. And so I'm going to take this constellation class coming up at the end of the year. So every month I try to read, I try to take a class, and then I also try to read a nonfiction book, which I'm reading The Women, which I showed everybody. Hold on. Okay, so here is my school bag. So this is also another book, another thing my sister and I got when we went from Charm to the Farm right after her surgery. But anyway, so I'm reading The Women, which, oh my gosh, it's easy reading, but it's so good. Like I started reading that. So I'm making sure that I'm reading this. I'll finish this in September. Where I'm also reading our Cozy Mystery Book Club book. If you didn't see that, then grab that. Also, every September, I do what's called the Artist's Way. It's so funny because I love going back and looking at, this was from probably last year, and I usually date it, but I like to go back. I mean, I still do it every year. So it's a 12-week course, and I start it every September 1st, and it's 12 weeks. And so it doesn't look like it's 12 weeks. It's called Artist Way. It's Julia Cameron. You also take yourself on your own artist date. So that's fun. So, my little ceramic Christmas tree that I currently already have up in my office at home. I did that on an artist date a few years back because the 12 weeks spilled over in September, October, November, and I did it in November so I could get it for December. But anyways, with the Artist Way, you also do what's called morning pages. And so I always buy her morning page thing, or you can just get a journal, and it's 3 pages of unconscious writing, and you don't pick up your pen. So when I mean you don't pick up your pen, you do not cross your T's, you do not dot your I's, you do not do nothing. You just keep your pen going. And so this is what it looks like. And if y'all can read that, I mean, this is truthfully 3 pages of unconscious writing today. So that's what this whole thing is. But that is what it looks like. So you don't pick up your pen, you don't, and I can read it if I truly tried to. Anyway, that's what it is. It's like 3, and you do it first thing in the morning. And so this is what I do first thing in the morning. And you're saying, oh, well, probably because you can't see outside because you're outside sipping coffee. No, actually, I can see. And so, and these are my thoughts first thing in the morning. I get all those out. And sometimes I write, I have no idea what to say. I have no idea what to write. I have no idea what to say. But it's still just getting it out of your head. And then I might think of something for like the books. So I keep my planner next to me and I will write that. Or sometimes like in the margins, I might write something that that I need to do for the day, because I'll think about it while I'm doing it here, and I can't go back and try to find it. So I'll sometimes write it in the margins. So that's another thing that I do on my curriculum that's going to be 12 weeks. So that'll be on my curriculum every month for 3 more months. And then I also like to do some nonfiction stuff. So every day I'm still doing the Daily Stoic, which is just, Proverbs and wisdom and some fun stuff like that. So I do that one for sure. And then I try to do something that's going to help my creativity. So y'all know, how many times have I been barking in this here club of ours about, I give y'all all the cross stitch patterns for all the book covers. And I'm like, I am going to start cross stitching. And so I started cross stitching. And so instead of doom scrolling every night, I started, maybe I need friends. I have no friends except for my sister. And then she's got real friends. Like she's got a ton of friends. So I just sit at home. So this is when I started cross stitching, which I think I showed y'all. It's going to look like this. And I'm just going to give it away to somebody in our group. And then I also have started a kids drawing class. I know, cuckoo. So I started this kids drawing class, and and here's my notes for my Harvard class today. And so we did so every day I have to draw something. And so we did this duck. And so isn't that hilarious? I'm not very good at it, but I have to keep my mind up. So it's just something to wear like during the day. Not like I don't have anything else to do. Lord, I can have me a carb and go to sleep. I don't have to worry about that. But it's just something to keep my mind going and to do that. So if you've not ever seen it, like it's so popular, like honestly, you're going to see it everywhere now that I've mentioned it. So if you like go on the TikTok, and we're called the Curriculum Club. So if you do like a hashtag, I just never posted about it because I'm like, people don't care about that stuff. But my gosh, I got so many DMs from people and authors, other writers asking about it. I'm like, well, this is going to be a great question to answer tonight, because people are like, what are you going to school for? What are you doing? You 55-year-old. What are you doing? And I'm not 55, I'm 54. Lord God, I sound like my mama and my daddy. Anyways, so every day, and then on my planner, I check it off. Like I make sure that, it's like checked off. So I feel like I'm getting something accomplished, but I really like it. But if you're on the TikTok, or even I think that the Instagrams, if you hashtag here, let me get on the TikTok. We call it it's kind of like that, funny thing about, somebody's on the TikTok. Who's live on the TikTok? Oh, you know what? I bet Lauren is live on the TikTok. She is. Look, here's Lauren. She's live on the TikTok. Look at her. Very much. But she'll say, "Hey, Miss Tanya." Watch.
Well, hello, Miss Tanya.
I've got you live on my live.
That's why it's hot in here.
Look, I said, I've got you live on my live.
You got, oh, Lord, girl. Where are you live? On Patreon?
Yes.
You're so funny.
So then I sit here on
just finishing up because we got on so early.
And I just give her all these hearts.
Did I miss? Girl, you got to start giving heads up.
So I just do this the whole time I'm on live with her.
So many things I need to take pictures of and send it to you. Did you get my thing about the cinnamon, Tanya?
No.
For your aunts?
No. Oh, yes. So she did. I haven't told Eddie yet. But yes, I forgot to tell Eddie. So she gave me all the stuff about the ants. But anyways,
okay, good.
So anyways, I just said, love you.
I used it,
oh, she's still talking.
Because they were going up the door into the little room, and I sprayed it around the door, and they're gone.
Oh, I love you.
Oh, Debbie lost her dog today, last night.
Oh.
Was it last night or this morning, y'all?
Debbie Dunn?
Debbie lost her puppy.
Debbie Dunn? Debbie Dunn? Our Debbie Dunn? Hold on, she's telling me about our Debbie Dunn. Debbie Dunn?
It was either last night or this morning that she lost her dog, or he passed away.
Our Debbie? It really is our Debbie? Oh, I gotta send her a note. I just wrote our Debbie.
Debbie Dunn.
Oh no.
Yes. I can't remember. She just told me a few minutes ago, but it was either last night or today that they.
We'll send her a card.
Passed away.
Oh.
Yeah, I ordered her. I asked her if it would upset her and she said no. I ordered her the dog mom warmer.
Oh.
And I'm getting Shannon to make her a pin that says, "Not all angels have wings; some have paws."
Oh. So, see, this is why I love our people.
All right. Time to realize I got everything.
All right. Well, we'll hop off of there. Yeah. So now I got to get on to what I came on, and it's called the Curriculum Club. But we're going to definitely do send Debbie a card from us. Yes. So this is a girl.
I design lessons not just for my students, but for myself too.
So this is a girl.
I saw a lot of people were posting about their personal curricula, and I wanted to share what that looks like for me. Right now, I'm really interested in learning about changes in agriculture. There is so much to learn on this topic.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to turn her
down into 7 themes or modules, I'm calling them. I'm going to start with one, and if it's interesting to me when I'm done, I'll keep going. My first module is about industrial crops and monoculture, and I've divided that into 3.
So yeah, that's a lot.
It meant drowning in debt and surviving on.
Hold on.
So there's this trend going around right now.
Let me
see. September Curriculum Club. How'd we do in August? I did pretty well.
These are my people.
Almost all of my books. I didn't make it through the unexpected everything. That didn't happen. We didn't progress anywhere in the artist way because I flipped more through it. I'm sorry. I just don't know that one's for me. Sorry. I did finish the French ingredient, and I got to about here. Somewhat, I don't know. It was either 2/3 or 3/4, somewhere in there. At some point in the book, I thought, you know what? I loved the beginning. I loved how she struggled with some things.
I taught
middle school for over 20 years. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my fall course curriculum. I'm obsessed with this trend, so I put together some courses. I've been hearing a lot about these. I'm using my personal curriculum to help me learn actually how to study because I never did it growing up. I always procrastinated and waited till the last minute and then had to hurry up and do assignments. With my personal curriculum, I'm not setting it to any time frame. I had the best.
Hold on. So this is a girl's fall curriculum here. She's going to do an English literature class. So everybody, she's learning how to sew, and she's doing a finance class. Oh, I love Dave Ramsey. I've done taking that class, and she's going to learn Spanish. So, oh, and it looks like she was. Hold on.
Hello, friends. I am back on my Barefoot Contessa curriculum.
So
for
she's doing
September,
Barefoot
I'm shifting my
Contessa.
focus. I had the best TikTok's hot.
Let's
Talk
see.
about my fall course curriculum. I'm still obsessed with this trend. I have not stopped thinking about it. Hence, the past week, I have been thinking about my fall course curriculum, and now I'm here to report back.
I've
I will
already
also
liked
tag
her.
the original creator, Parmesan Princess, in the comments
So,
so that you all
yes.
can go see her,
So-
and also basically the cult following that she has.
Let's see. So this is who we all love. Let's see.
Okay, you know what time it is. So each month I like to make a little curriculum for myself. And for the month of September, I really want to show you guys what I'll be getting into. Now, I want to preface this by saying this is all for fun, okay? People who are getting upset about this, you need to relax. And here's the thing, you're invited to the club. You too can make your own curriculum and just have fun with it. The whole point of this is to be fun, silly, joyful, okay? There's a lot of sad stuff in the world. There's a lot of crazy stuff in the world. Why not have fun and enjoy our time here? It's also really great to be exercising our brains in this way. And there's so much in our world that we can learn about and uncover. Like, I just feel like it's fun to learn about all of the secrets of the world, or just do things that are fun and silly. And again, if I don't finish this, it's okay. It's for me. There's no timeline. I can always continue it next month or just stop doing it if I'm not interested in it. Anyway, okay, so my first unit is manifestation and mindset. You know, I'm a manifestation lady, okay, and I think that mindset is extremely important. I used to be.
Let's see. So anyway, so that is what we've been doing. Eddie's making coffee for in the morning already. My sister said, so fun going to look into the curriculum club. Yes, you should. It's so fun. Join the TikTok. Tracy said hello, David. Or Eddie. David, that's her husband. Anyways, does anybody have any questions? Sunday is going to be a live Zoom at 7:00. And we will be, if you're new here and you don't know what that is, you can come on our Zooms. They are live. I will post. Oh, Kim Tippleton, how's your bestie? Eddie the Java Maker. Kim is babysitting her bestie right now, her bestie grandbaby. And so anyways, we will be, what we do is we go on Zoom. I do the Zoom link. Everybody comes on camera and we just have a chit chat. And you don't have to come on camera. I just said everybody because you don't have to come on camera. You can just come on without camera. We have a whole slew of friends that do that. And you can talk. You just don't have to come on camera. Or you can come on camera. Sometimes I come in my pajamas. A lot of times I don't have on lipstick. And I got a top knot in my hair. So anyways, it'll be this Sunday. And then we also do book club. This month, you can scroll back to see where our book club is. And I cannot remember what the book club book is, although I've started it because it's part of my curriculum. And it is called The Murder at Pumpkin Pageant. Her bestie just finished a bottle, so she's full and happy. I love that. So how we got this book club pick is because we voted on it. So if you did not vote, I am so sorry. Mama just got a cold chill. Ooh, you got a cold chill? Or my mama got a cold chill because I said I had no lipstick on. So anyways, so we also do book club, and it's just book club. Like we don't really chit chat. So it's like an hour slotted of just coming to read the book, and then I ask questions and I come up with, because I'm like, if somebody else wants to go with questions, let me know. Love that. So then we do book club, and that's all. What day is book club? Let me look. I don't know. I posted it. Christy Carter. It is the 22nd at 7 p.m. That's in my planner. That's when it is. The 23rd. Did I say the 22nd? Oh, yeah. I think it's a Monday. Oh, wait. Hold on. Is that right? Yeah, it's a Monday. That don't look right. Yeah, it is. It's a Monday at the 7 p.m. I found the book club on audio via Libby. Yeah. Hey, Linda. Hey, girl. Yes, you can also do it on Libby. It's also in KU. So that's how I got it, was KU. So, well, all right, you guys. I love you all. I hope you enjoyed the camper tour. And yeah, I try to pop in and say, hey, I'm going live. So you'll get an email. So, and for all the people that have not jumped on, the other few thousand of us that haven't gone on here and are watching the replay, please join us. This is a part of the perk. Yes, Crystal, I hope you join us. Crystal's our new friend. Hello, Crystal. We're so glad you are here. She's a new friend. So I hope everybody comes. I should go through here and love all of these. I know Debbie's so sad. I'm going to go on there right now and order her a card. Her feet. Oh. And so anyways, that is, so I love you all. And for some reason, I thought she said it was the 27th. No, the 27th, is my twin's birthday and I'm going to see Austin. So I love you all. Night, night. And I will see you on Sunday. Good night. Give your bestie loves for us, Kim. And I will send a card from us to Debbie Dunn. Love you all.